Say bless, say bless, say bless. Yeah!
And so that word says the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Deuteronomy says with all your strength. Amen. And so this year, this first day of your new year, which ends this time next year, resolve within yourself that you're going to love God with your everything. Amen. That means with your mouth, with your emotions. That means with your mind, what you're thinking about. That means with your actions, what you do and what you don't do. Amen. Resolve within yourself that you're going to love God with your everything. Amen. Because your soul is made up of your character. So you can't continue to say, see, this is how I like to do it. This is how I like it to be. This is what I think. Amen. Resolve within yourself that you're going to really love. Remember when Jesus came, he said, I didn't come to change any of the commandments, but I did come to give you a new one. It's not okay for you to love each other like you love yourself. Right? We used to have the commandment to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But he said, I'm giving you a new commandment. It's not enough for you to love your brother and your sister like you love yourself. Because some of us don't love ourselves. Love them like I love you. Because we're not supposed to be talking about each other. See, when you love somebody, you know that they got their flaws. You know they got their issues. You know they got their circumstances. And if you sharing with somebody, you're sharing it for maybe you need encouragement. Maybe you need to vent. But when you begin talking about people and you know that you're just talking the gossip, and sometimes we try to cover it under a house and say, I'm just letting you know so you can pray for them. We try to dress it up at the end of it. Amen. But we got to stop gossiping. We got to love each other. And people got to see we love each other. See, love ain't something that is based off of feelings. And that's a misconception. People think when you love, it means it feels good. No, love is not about how you feel. Love is about what you do. It's an action word. Amen. So you're not making me feel all that great right now. I really ain't liking you right now. But I'm going to love you enough to keep my mouth off of you. Amen. 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 Now see, love, we're not talking about the superficial stuff. Amen. Amen. You know when your brother or your sister is going through and here's a joke to you. Is that love? No. You know when you full up with food and you hear brother or sister saying how they don't have anything to eat and at no time it occurred to you unless you could make a scene and let everybody know you're doing it. That maybe you don't even have to let them know it. God used to have me bless people with food. I know they ain't had no food. I just show up at their house and put food on the porch and leave. Bags of grocery. You understand what I'm saying? Amen. You don't have to sound the horn. But when you got love for one another, if we gossip and talk about our brother and sister, people know that we don't love them because you don't want nobody talking about people you love.